Hey, what is up everybody, Blades for here, and today I bring you guys another video of Persona 5X. Inside today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about the two teams that are going to be most likely Fox's main teams here. Now, this is mainly in preparation for when the man Yusuke does drop here. I think you guys should probably see this on, I want to say Monday, maybe Tuesday, when this comes out. I don't exactly know why. Know a little pattern with this one. Heck, it might even come out late Sunday, but we have some things to go over, and I've been mainly doing some testing, jumping on one of my friends' accounts on the CN here and actually going ahead and checking out some things. Now, with the testing that we went ahead and done, the two teams that you guys are going to want to really pay attention to for Yusuke himself is going to have Wonder, Yusuke, Yuki, and Soy. Or you can go with Wonder, Yusuke, Mont, and Soy. So we're gonna go ahead and break down the first team itself here. But before we get into that, be sure to smash that like button. Be sure to smash that stinky subscribe button. We are on the freaking road to at least to 3.1K here, and we're gonna need every last bit of support here. So of course, share the video around, tell some people about it. We gotta keep on pushing. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, going off here, we are on our TW account, of course, so I won't be able to showcase the Yusuke just yet here, and we have a lot to go over. So when it does come down to Yusuke or Fox here, you're going to be wanting to check out the first team. I feel like the first team is kind of the better team, to be honest, because this is mainly just using I want to say using Fox as your main DPS and making sure he's getting as much DPS out as possible. But of course, if you want to go ahead and cover your butt a little bit, you could use the secondary team. But the first one is the one I think is really nice. And this team is going to be pretty much revolved around, let's go ahead and actually do the little team function here real quick. Let's use this here for a second so we can actually showcase this off here. The next team function that you really want to go ahead and check out here is going to use your man Wonder. It is going to have, let's say, Fox is here, so we're going to place just Joker here just as a Fox character immediately, right? And then we're going to have Yuki, and you want to have Soy. Now, the main reason for this is because, as we do know, Fox himself is built off of a lot of defense. So what you want to make sure you have here on your team are a ton of people who help out his life / help out his overall defense. What Soy's going to really help you out with is going to be really supportive into defense shredding, while Yuki here is mainly going to be helping you out in just the defense department like crazy, right? Soy already gives you a decent bit of that, but with Yuki here being able to do what she can, she's able to give yourself at least a nice shield, which will help out your overall defense power as well, improving that as well too. And of course, help you out in more of the blessed side of things as well, just in case you are taking a little bit of damage, you are getting a defense blessing while also being able to heal a little bit off of this as well. Now, Yuki does really, I want to say, help a lot in this standpoint. If you do have dupes on her, it will help her a lot even more so, because then at least you're getting the extra little what's called passives. So as you can see for the number one passive here, people, if they're in an old state, will get you 15% more defense. So with this being at least in mind, seeing that you're getting all this defense for Yusuke, you're able to deal the most DPS you can deal by having a ton of these supports. And then of course, with our man Soy, you also have that defense shred, but we also want to go ahead and take a little bit of a look into like some of his kit. Now this helps out his life in general for all your companions, increasing your life out here. And as you guys know, he has taunt. Yusuke has a lot of taunt for his counter attack, so he's going to be getting hit quite a lot. So what you want to make sure here is making sure that Yusuke, no matter what he gets hit with, he is going to be living in order to dish back all that lovely damage here. Now, when it does come down to Wonder, you can use whoever you really want to use on this. Definitely, I would recommend to have a Ice Persona if need be, have a Blessed Persona for at least a little bit of heals here, and then also have, if you do have Titania, try to use them as well, because then you're able to actually help out at least a little bit of your healing while also giving you some nice attack power. Now, if you want to go ahead and make sure you're covering your butt a little bit and giving yourself a little bit more of that defensive type beat here, or at least having yourself here, be sure to have at least Auto Mahojuka here on at least one of your personas. This one currently, which is our boy that I still didn't do a video on, I need to actually do that as well. our boy here, you want to be sure to have that on, because then you're actually putting on that auto defense here that you really will need to have for your entire team. I think this will be really helpful, especially if you guys are going to be using Yusukes to the absolute maximum potential, in which with this one here, Wonder is going to be a support. So with that in mind, instead of having the weapon that we currently have on, which is for lava explosion, or at least lava erosion here, you want to go ahead and have on this one here, which will help you out with healing bonus here, as well improve your defense boost. Now, when it does come down to the character, or at least the navigator, without a doubt, you want to have Puppet in the background, because Puppet is going to be helping you deal a ton more damage, seeing that you're getting those crit rates stats that she's going to usually have on herself, or at least being the person who's going to be helping out your main DPS, and then that she contributes a lot of defense for the team. So having Puppet in the background will also be very helpful here. But that is the best team that I personally think you guys should be really investing into if you're going to be using Fox to death. But we also have another team here. Now the secondary team is more okay. I feel like Fox is going to need a little bit more support on the end of DPS, right? You don't think that you're going to have, let's say you're missing the weapon, so you're lacking a little bit in that damage department here, of course. You're going to need a little bit something more, right? So if in that count, of course, we're going to just say this is Fox V2. So let's do Fox V2, right? So if we go ahead and check out this team here, you're still going to have Wonder as your supporter. Wonder is always going to have like your heals, going to have some more defenders on here. So any defense slash healing personas are really going to be good. I might actually break down and find out what are some really good ones that you guys should be building around level 60 and level 70. Look forward to that video. But for this one, you want to have, let's say, Fox is here, right? You want to then bring out Mont. And instead of bringing Yuki this time, you really want to focus on at least not only the knockdown status, because the mono ice team, this is going to help you mainly push out for more of those all-out attack type deals where you have a ton of ice units on your team. So of course, at this point, you're mainly going to be going for those all-out attacks. With this one here, you would end up having Soy, giving you that life that you do need, being able to stack up a little bit on your defense here, while also having Mont to be that backup DPS, right? So your Yusuke is not dealing enough damage. Like, he's doing what he can, but he's not dealing enough damage. You have Mont here who has an AoE, who also has a single target attack here. Now, alongside of this here, you want to go ahead and use Puppet, in which Puppet himself, or at least Puppet herself, will help you out quite a lot here when it gives you at least the defense bonus. You could very well use Okeon as well. All right, you can go ahead and use Okeon as well, which will help you out in the attack department. But I honestly do still say keep Puppet in here. This is overall going to help out Fox the most. So you really want to go ahead and do that the most. That is what I personally do say go ahead and do. This one's going to be more of that team that, like, if you are lacking the dupes for Yuki, or like lacking dupes in general, or like lacking his goddamn weapon, then yeah, you would go ahead and use this team. But overall, try to keep with the first team. It's going to be really helpful. It will help you out a ton and absolutely make things a lot easier. But without further ado, guys, those are the two teams that I would suggest you guys to try to pay attention to. They're going to be really good, especially when Fox is going to be dropping. We might be doing a summon video when he does drop, so surely do look forward to that. But for now, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Did smash that like button with your forehead, and consider subscribing if you are new. Peace out.